Let's see what type of music we can make. No, I'm just kidding. Except I wasn't kidding. Let's see what type of music we can make using Andre Clark. Go follow him.
Alright, y'all, it's SJ. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're seeing what type of music we can make using... I'm not really sure how to describe this, if I'm being honest with you, because you could say, oh, this was a fan interaction, but then if I said it like that, I'd be like, oh, SJ's a celebrity, which I'm 1000% not, so please don't label me like that. But, so, long story short, I was at a music store last night with some friends of mine celebrating my birthday, and the guy working the counter comes over to me. He says, I'm going to be really embarrassed if I get this wrong. Do I know you? He didn't say do I know you. He said, I think I follow you on Instagram. And, you know, I have a halfway decent following on Instagram. And so I said, you might. And he's like, are you the one that makes sounds, instrument sounds out of video games? Which that's quickly become what I'm known for. And I'm okay with that. Like, I love doing that. It's fun for me. And it's definitely brought me the most engagement, the most... Again, I hate using the word fans. It brought me the most people, I'll say that. I don't really know how to really word that yet, but yeah, it's one thing there. And so yeah, he recognized me from that, and we got a couple of pictures together, actually recorded a video, and that's what we're going to be trying to make music out of, is this interaction, this 30-second video clip. Jeez, that's a lot of big spike in audio there. Okay, let's see. That'd be insanely loud.
Let's see what type of music
Okay, it's not that bad.
we can make. No, I'm just kidding. I still cannot believe.
Yeah.
Let's see
I'm just gonna play the whole interaction. Why
what
not?
type of music we can make. No, I'm just kidding. I still cannot believe.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
you're kidding me.
No, dude, that's me.
Yep.
What's your name again?
Andre.
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 Do you have music or anything I can follow? Or?
I do, yeah.
All right, hang on.
Got you.
Okay, say it.
This is also to promote his music. So Andre, if you're watching, I got you, and y'all go follow him. He makes great music.
I'll post this.
Andre Clark Music, and I have my album coming up, my second studio album that's called Outlaws, dropping June 18th.
Nice. I'll go follow you, and I'll tag you in this when I post it.
Sweet, man.
All right.
All right. Hey, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
So that was the video he and I took together, and I ended up following him on Instagram. He makes some really cool music. That was a cover he did of Piano Man with him and a harmonica on guitar that I particularly enjoyed. So Andre Clark Music, that is the handle, his Instagram handle. I would highly recommend following him. He makes some really cool stuff, and judging from what I got to hang out with him for a minute, seems like a really cool dude in general. So yeah, shout out Andre if you were watching this video.
Yeah, you're kidding me. No.
So first of all, let's try and see if we can find a pitch in this big old mess right here.
I still cannot believe.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
There is a pitch right when he says yeah. It's a E flat for a yeah. That was horrible, but we're just gonna look past that and continue going on with this sound here. So let's go ahead and let's clip.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
No, dude, that's me.
Yep.
No, it's actually
I cannot believe.
Yeah.
Did I miss it? Where is it? Okay, it's right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to crop this a decent bit here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and also just check my audio quality. I am back. So now let's crop the yeah sound here. I believe it starts right here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have the isolated yeah, which since this is already partially tuned, we can go ahead and try and tune this instrument into an instrument. gonna go ahead and let's see. Let's go ahead and tune the sound.
Yeah.
It's a downward descending for whatever reason. Okay, now that's better. Perfect. So now we just have a D here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna stretch this out here.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep on stretching it to the point where it stops sounding natural. Let's see how much more we can get. So this is what tuned Andre sounds like. Andre, again, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but the second you come into my DAW, you are at my mercy, and I can do whatever I want with your voice. Alright, let's see. What do I want to turn this into? Because that's going to affect what I do with this. Let's just go ahead and loop this sound just so I can start playing around with certain things. Where's my sequencer? Sequencer's down here. Okay, for whatever reason, it's on the left. I don't really know why it's on the left. That's actually quite strange to me. Sorry, no, not the left, the right. It's on the right. So, it's on the right. I don't necessarily like that. So let's add a stereo imager to fix this. This is recorded on a phone, so that's why it's interesting like that. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. I'm trying to think here. I am gonna want an I'm actually gonna do an EQ after it's been stereo imaged. So let's go and let's add an EQ here. Let's see. What do I want to do with this? I want to turn the high pass, high cut filter on. We're hearing a harmonic now, a second harmonic of the, so it's playing a D4 here, and it's playing the second harmonic, which is 3 times the frequency of a D. So I mean, the first harmonic is the octave above a D4, D5. Then the second harmonic will be the perfect fifth above that. So we're seeing a D4 with a mixture of an A5. So that makes me feel like we're going in a guitar route here. I don't really know exactly if we're going in a guitar route, but let's keep playing with this sound and see if that's what we come up with. Let's run it through an amp here. Really cool tone, but now it sounds pitchy. And I don't necessarily like that. Can I tune it? Let's go add an auto-tune plugin. Let's see if this will help. Okay, so I'm just going to remove all the pitches, all the catch zones, which what a catch zone is. If a note is in this catch zone, the auto-tune software will automatically take it to that desired pitch. Leave the Foreman on. Actually, let's play with the Foreman here. Which what that means is we're changing the shape of his voice here. Again, Andre, my apologies. So we turn the Foreman down in order to have a darker sound to it. I'm back with our sampler imported. So now let's go and grab... Wait, YouTube. I'm not in the right thing here. Okay, here we go. Let's go and grab Andre. Load him into the sampler here. And then now, if I go and play a MIDI note, which I'm going to go and add in a second. Again, I would use my computer to generate, I would use my keyboard. Yeah, I said that right. My keyboard to generate the MIDI tones. Just the downside of it, it kills the volume. Like 1000% the volume gets killed the second I run it through the MIDI. Not sure why. It just does. So I'm going to create a melody. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back, and I actually got my MIDI fixed. So my MIDI is actually working and running through my computer like it should. So now let's go and edit this sound. Just go and edit the sample. It starts that waveform, so cool. Look at that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's middle C, so we need to move it up. This is a C4. Middle C on my piano, not the explosive. Alright, so now we have that saved. I'm just gonna increase this low end a little bit. Okay, so now, what else should I add to this? I kind of want to make it, I don't know here. Let's make it a, ooh, I got it. Make it a vintage sounding guitar. So let's go, tape. That sounds kind of cool. Wi-Fi. The bright I like, actually. Oh, that's the clipping. That's not the clipping from my... That's the clipping from the interface itself. I gotcha. This seems like a good volume so I can hear that. This is a cool sounding guitar. Let's go and add a compressor to it. Let's see, let's turn the volume. Turn the input gain up. I like it. Gives a nice dark tone to it. Let's go, and before we add a reverb plugin, see, I don't want to make it more distorted. I kind of want to go and increase the high end a little bit. So let's go make this a bit crunchier is not the right word, but y'all know what I'm getting at here. Just going to increase the high end here. Perfect. That sounds really nice. So now that that is done, let's go and let's add a reverb plugin to this. Trying to think what kind of sound I want. I feel like spring could be cool. I don't know though. Let's type it in and let's see. Let's see. That sounds disgusting. Okay, when I do that, it sounds like a violin, and I don't really want that. Let's go with a... Okay, I'm just going to remove... Let's go and remove this. Start the whole process over. I accidentally made a violin, so I guess that's cool. This sounds like it will be a perfect 50s ballad.